I spent my own money on gear with zero guarantee that a single person would hire a 13-year-old. No experience, no customers, just money out of my own pocket and a plan to knock on strangers' doors and ask them to trust me with their driveway. Here's why I did it anyway, and what happened when I knocked on that first door. I took many risks when I started this business. The first one was money. Everything starting this business wasn't free. I spent around $50 total, but that would have been much higher if my family didn't already own equipment. The time. I spent around 3 days total in this business doing research and door knocking. The social risk. Walking up to a stranger's door as a kid and asking adults to pay me is very embarrassing and makes me very nervous. There's a very real chance of failure here too. No one owes me a yes, and it was fully possible to spend the money, do the work, and get nothing back. Here's the why of why I did it. You see, there's so much to gain. I could gain sales experience, door-to-door experience, and overall just get better at speaking to people. Those are very valuable skills in high-paying jobs and just the future in general. And also, there's so little to lose. The only thing that I could really lose is $50, and that's not very much. Also, I had many doubts when starting this. I didn't know how hard it would be, didn't know how intense the work would be, didn't know how many sales I would get. I just didn't know anything. And also, convincing my parents was actually a lot easier than I expected. My dad even called me a little entrepreneur. The first knock. The first time I ever door knocked was, I think, over a month ago. It was a long time ago. It was a Saturday around 11 in the morning. I had just ate breakfast and got out of the truck that my dad brought me in. I walked up, knocked on the door, no answer. Next house, knocked on the door. A little kid gallops out. She says, "What do you need?" And I say, "Oh, nothing much. Are your parents home?" She goes in, gets her parent, and I do my pitch. He says he's good. That happens for the next 40 houses. No, 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 no. Actually, I went out twice total to door knock. Still 0 yeses. The only job I've got is a pity job from one of my mom's friends. What did this actually teach me? This taught me that if someone calls something a risk, it might not actually be a risk. Because I thought this would be a risk. I didn't lose anything. I gained. And I gained with very little that I put into this business. So I wouldn't consider it a risk. I would consider it an investment. And also, I would have more regret if I didn't start this business than happiness that I do right now. That's just how I am. I'm so glad I started this business, even though it did horribly. I made maybe $120. And, also factors of presenting myself so adults take me seriously was probably the hardest part. I said it at the start, I'll say it again. I spent my own money with zero guarantee anyone would hire a 13-year-old. That was the risk. I didn't know it would work. I just knew that not trying meant it definitely wouldn't. That's really it. That's the whole thing. And even starting this YouTube channel was probably an even bigger risk than starting the business.